Hey loves, and welcome to Heart Guidance. My name is Crystal. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are already subscribed here, welcome back. So tonight we're going to be getting into a very interesting topic for the twin flame journey. And I've been guided to speak about Kundalini energy, twin flame sex, sacred merging of the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and also what happens when the divine masculine and feminine come together physically. There are some very, very powerful activations that take place anytime a divine masculine and a divine feminine decide to explore one another sexually. And once you experience this type of energy, your life will never be the same. Because when it comes to twin flames merging in this way, this is so much deeper than sex. This is an activation. This is the start of really turning on your chakra system. And for a lot of people, this is the initiation of a Kundalini awakening. Oftentimes when you come into connection with your twin flame, with your divine counterpart in this way, you go into this not really understanding what it is. It's almost like you feel this very, very strong magnetic pull to this other soul, almost to the point where you feel like you have to explore this nature. There is a very, very strong pull from the lower chakras. And I feel like this topic is extremely important to explore because that is the number one thing that happens when you meet your twin flame. Of course, you will be attracted to them physically. You will feel something pulling on you spiritually. But there is also this very, very heavy sexual pull that you feel when it comes to your person. And that's because when we look at the energy of sex or of merging with another soul, it is extremely spiritual. It is a creative process. It is taking the consciousness and the psyche of one soul and completely merging that with another. Once you come together and you merge these two aspects, you will never be the same. And the energy is heightened because you're engaging in this act with the one person in the world that God created for you. It's you coming into union physically with the spiritual aspect of your being. So this is not just an act. This is an awakening. This is a coming home. This is the closest that a lot of people will feel to the spiritual realm. So it is extremely important. And if you've ever experienced this, your life will never be the same. Because like I mentioned before, this is an activation. It is an initiation. A lot of people who engage with their twin flame, with their divine counterpart, however you want to describe this energy, you will instantly know that you are in the presence of something that is so much higher. So if you've ever been in love before, this is a higher octave of that energy. If you've ever been drawn to someone magnetically, this will be an elevated experience for you. Because once your chakra systems merge, there's so much information that is being passed back and forth between you and your person. Essentially, you create a very physical, energetic link that never turns off. So it doesn't matter where your person is in the world. It doesn't matter what it is that they're experiencing, what it is that they're going through. You will be able to tap into your own energy centers and feel exactly what your person is feeling. Another important thing that happens is the Kundalini awakening. Kundalini energy is extremely powerful. It is something that once you ignite this energy, it never sleeps. There will always be this pull that you feel, which is your energy wanting to rise from that of your root chakra to that of your crown. So a lot of things will become very, very heightened in your reality. You'll notice that you will become very, very sensitive to your environment. You'll be able to pick up on information. It's almost like you become one with the universe. So when you look at this spiritually, it's so much deeper than the other person. The other person is merely a manifestation of your own energy. If you are feminine, your divine masculine is a physical manifestation of your inner masculine. If you are a divine masculine on this journey, your divine feminine is merely the physical manifestation of your own inner feminine, because everyone possesses both energies. But what makes this energy even more intense and what takes this connection to the next level is when both the divine masculine and the divine feminine merge sexually. I also find that when this happens, it usually points to two souls who are supposed to merge in the physical. Now, there are many ways that a twin flame journey can manifest. There are some people who come in contact with their counterpart, and this person comes along, they activate you, you go through your spiritual awakening, but maybe you have two different paths. Maybe one of you expresses your free will and you choose a different life path. Maybe the both of you come together and ignite something while you're already in respective connections. This can manifest in many, many different ways. But what I find is that when two souls come together and they merge physically, there's like this unbreakable bond. It's almost like this person's energy is literally running in the background of your life. You can feel what they feel. You sometimes can pick up on telepathic messages from your person. And it's almost as if you both are having this very parallel experience, even though you may be in two different places. It's almost like you both are keeping up with your healing journey. Because when it comes to the Kundalini energy, when it is awakened by way of merging sexually with your partner, you will notice that you're no longer able to stay the same. Kundalini energy is very quick, it's very fiery, it's very, very potent. And it works very, very quickly to fill the space in between where you are and where you actually are supposed to be. This is why this energy, meeting your person, colliding your worlds with this person, can literally feel like a massive tower moment. Because you'll wake up one day and look around and feel completely out of place. You'll begin to look at your career. You'll begin to look at the connections that are closest to you and question, why have you made these commitments? This energy is very, very powerful. And this is why I say the twin flame journey is extremely rare. So not everyone will be navigating a twin flame journey in this lifetime. And not because they're not capable. It's just because it takes a high level of awareness, self-awareness, to be able to see the world as it truly is, as opposed to how we want it to be. Everyone cannot handle the truth when it comes to seeing the world through a spiritual lens. But if you are navigating a twin flame journey, then God chose you because you do have that capacity. So if you're at this place in your journey where you have merged with your person sexually, or you could be at this place in your journey where your person just pulls on you constantly, mentally, emotionally, and sexually, it's because your soul is craving a brush with the spiritual. When we look at what this energy is, this merging energy, this creative energy, it is extremely spiritual. It's almost as if you want to get close to your person to know them deeper, to experience them deeper. But it also comes with a warning, because you have to be prepared for your person to literally be with you 100% of the time. If they're sad, you can pick up on their energy. If they're worried, you can pick up on that energy. You can literally feel it in your body. If your person is thinking about you, you can pick up on their thoughts. When your person is craving you, sexually, or if they want to speak to you, It's so powerful that you can feel physical sensations. They will come into your dream state to get a message to you. Okay? This energy is very, very powerful. Another thing that you have to be prepared for is that once you come in contact with your twin flame, there's something that happens to your energy where you will not want to engage with another soul on that level. You will feel whole. You will feel complete. Even if you haven't been in contact with your person, even if you haven't seen your person, there is something about you merging with the soul that God created for you that will completely make you shut off your energy to anyone else. So you have to be prepared for that. But there are also a lot of benefits that come with this energy. A lot of people will merge with their twin flame and completely step into their destiny, completely understand why they are here, completely understand how to utilize their energy, how to share, how to give their gifts to the world. There are so many benefits to being in this type of connection. And these things can manifest whether you have physically merged with your person or not, because all of this is energetic. But what I do find is that those of you navigating the journey who do merge with your person physically, specifically sexually, you're here to do something extremely powerful. There was a reason why you and that person came together and merged in that manner. It's almost like you'll forever be imprinted with that energy, but it's your energy, you know? It is literally the other half of your soul coming home to itself. It's extremely powerful, and it's extremely beautiful when you know how to utilize the energy, you know how to ground the energy, and you also know how to transmute it. Especially for those of you who haven't gotten to this place yet and you can just feel, you know, the energy building, the desire building, coming from your lower chakras, coming from your sacral, especially if you are a feminine. That desire and that passion can be turned into so much creativity. It can be turned into abundance. It's absolutely life-changing if you allow it to change your life. If you begin to look at your person as an external manifestation to you, as opposed to them being another soul out in the world, that is you in masculine form or in physical form. So if you have experienced this, start paying attention to all the downloads that you receive. Start writing down a lot of your creative thoughts. It's almost like you and your person's energy are coming together to create something. This could be a business. This could be, you know, you writing a book. This could be you producing some type of art. But in order for you to self-actualize and come into all of what you are, you need these two aspects of your soul. This is why this energy is extremely important, because you'll notice that even if you try to ignore it, it's almost like it's playing in the background of your life. It's going to keep pulling at you. It's going to keep nagging you because it's desire, it's creativity. You know, it's source energy that wants to be channeled and transmuted. So once you merge with your person this way, and this could be physically, this could be energetically, but I just keep getting like this physical energy. That's why I'm tapping into that specifically for this message. Your person is already with you. So begin to look at your life, begin to look at yourself as you being whole, already as you are. And the more you do this, you'll notice that you'll show up in the world a lot more confidently. You'll show up knowing that you are exactly where it is that you are supposed to be. And you also will show up knowing that you have a purpose. So this energy is not only very, very powerful, very life-changing, but it's also absolutely intentional. You have a purpose. You have been awakened. You have been initiated to become your higher self. So anything that's leaving your life, anything that's purging, any parts of you that you feel you need to integrate, definitely begin to do that. Because essentially this journey is just to help you come home to yourself. is just to help you become more of who you actually are by seeing yourself and experiencing yourself in another form. Okay? So I hope this message comes across clearly. If you resonated with this message, please be sure to comment down below. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know if there are any other topics that you want me to cover. This one was super random. I just got this download and I just thought I would hop on here really quickly and share it. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.